Let's bring in Traderade Co-founder Ayesha Tariq. And Ayesha, I have a chart here that shows short-term rates. Right now at this point, I'm going to move out the way so the audience can see it. Short-term rates are now fully pricing in a recession. Of course, on the other end of this is the stock market is saying, heck, get in, the water's fine. Where do you come down on this?
Hi, Charles. Thank you for having me back. So yes, you're absolutely right. So bonds on the one hand are pricing in more of a hard landing, while stocks don't seem to care at all, right? But the truth is we are seeing signs of a slowdown, not just in the US, but globally as well. And one thing that we've been noting is the labor market softening. I know everybody's been looking at it, but at the same time, what we've noticed is tech and professional services seem to be slowing down the most. And these were like the most resilient consumer cohort, right? And so with these jobs coming off a little bit, we tend to think that there may be a chance of a slowdown, which equities should be pricing in a little bit more.
So does that mean in your mind the Fed should go 50 basis points next week on their cut?
I don't think we're there yet. Honestly, I think the Fed can still get away with 25 basis points. And there's something that Chair Powell said at Jackson Hole is that they do have a lot of headroom to cut more if necessary. So nothing stops them from speeding up later on if we see a drastic decline in the labor market. So that's always an option for them. So starting off at 25, I think should be okay.
So you like the rotation trade, I believe, reading, in fact, the broadening out theme, because you like this equal weight, which is starting to come on here. So, folks, this is equal weight is RSP versus the S&P 500. You can see it's been down a lot, but we came at bottom in the summer, rallied, it faded a little bit. We're coming back on now. This is where you like people to be in sort of more of an equal weight positions?
That's right. I mean, I think I've been on your show so many times and we've talked about the narrow leadership. And finally, I think we're seeing a handoff from, the narrow Max 7 to the 493. And that's not just in terms of price, but also in terms of earnings. So as that rotation happens, I think, we might see equal weighted S&P or the RSP go up quite a bit from here.
All right, I got about 30 seconds. I want to go through quickly your stock picks, and we're going to put them on the screen here in a moment. AEM, Sand, it says you love gold. You like gold going higher from here. One that maybe the audience isn't familiar with, it's DOCN. Let's bring it up here. Digital Ocean Holdings. What's this name? Because we're always looking for new names.
Yeah, so this is a cloud provider, but to small and medium-sized businesses. So it's more looking at the smaller companies. They are very cost competitive. They actually make money as well. They have solid profit margins, and they have room to grow from here. Most of all, we think they could be a potential takeover target for some of the bigger names. So we like this here. We think there's room to grow.
All right, and again, you got Angenico, Eagle Mines, Sandstorm Gold. Again, you like the mining gold and financials, XLF. Ayesha, have a great weekend. Fantastic. Always, as usual, having our conversation.
Thank you. Have a great weekend, too.
All right. See you soon.